Wir suchen den blauen Mann in Horizon. Unbekanntes Gerät entdeckt. Vermutlich ein Fokus oder ein anderes Gerät mit einer sicheren Netzwerkverbindung. Rede mit dem Mann, der den Fokus trägt. Hey, Fokusmann.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places. Forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
Das ist doch der Boss.
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey. You got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing.
Netter Typ.
As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Ooh.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Okay, da kommt jetzt, könnte ich das selber nochmal fragen? Ah, du hast eine schöne Rüstung.
Like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine-breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Können wir kurz drüber reden, dass dieser junge Mann massiv in meine Unterwäsche hinein möchte? Wie sagt man das auf Deutsch? Ich hatte jetzt wants to get in my pants im Kopf. Der will mich doch, die Sau!
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
Alter! Okay, was wollen wir jetzt als erstes wissen? Deine Schwester, was mit der
My
los?
sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three?
Du Schlingel!
Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather,
Hübsch.
direct.
Oh.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Die machen
Well,
Glühbirnen.
that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at 3 things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
Die sind nett.
Freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. And if that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Ich habe Weintrauben gegessen, die haben so lange gequatscht, aber es ist wirklich cool. Weil das hatten wir gestern auch, hatte ich danach drüber nachgedacht und andere meinten das auch so. Ja, es ist ja mega unrealistisch, dass die Pferde einander angreifen. Das sind ja auch Fluchttiere. Die hauen ja auch erstmal ab. Aber offensichtlich haben sie eine Störung. Hey, kann ich da jetzt noch mehr zu fragen? Nee, das wissen wir schon. Okay, sorry, das skippe ich mal kurz. Und die Karja. Haben Sie das schon gehört?
Have such a cruel history. How did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones, breaking bones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Olin haben wir doch eigentlich schon gefragt.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's...
Okay, gut. Gut, ich muss mal kurz mich befreien lassen von meinem Outcast-Dasein.
Say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater.
Bernd, ist gut.
I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable and...
Ist gut.
Well, I mean, look at you.
Psst.
What are you talking about?
Ruhig bleiben.
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Eren hat einen unglaublich coolen Hammer. Das kann man auf jeden Fall nicht anders sagen. Oh, hat echt nur gefehlt, dass er mich nach meiner Nummer fragt. Das ist so ist es als Frau. Kannst nicht auf einer Party rumstehen und die ganze Zeit angequatscht zu werden. Was ist mit dir los? Den normalen Weg kannst du nicht nehmen, oder was? Weil du so mega cool bist. Okay, der trollert hier ein bisschen rum. So, guten Tag, guten Tag. Ich müsste mal kurz hier outcastet werden. Ist das possible? Ich bin da, ich bin da, ich bin da. Wo muss ich hin? Mama, wo muss ich hin?
Aloy,
Ah.
take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother.
What?
In her honor, light its flame.
Wer ist sie denn? Steht da ein Name drauf? Oh, ich kann das für Rost machen, für meine Mutter oder für mich selbst. Ah, Rost hat mich großgezogen, ey. Mutti, von der weiß ich auch nichts. Nee, das ist erstmal für Rost.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Gänsehaut! Boah, wie cool das aussieht, das kann mir doch keiner erzählen. Das ist doch mega gut, So, bin ich jetzt
I have some questions for him.
nicht mehr ausgestoßen?
Of course Spaß is gonna win. Just look at him.
Achso, der wollte gar nicht mit mir reden. Hey, Bernd. Guten Tag. Nee, du nicht. Bernd.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Yep.
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Yep.
Fire and spit, girl.
Word, girl.
I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta
Girl.
make his shards. I just make mine in service to the king's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Das war ja wenig befriedigend. Was er wohl gesehen hat. Was kann man denn an uns sehen? Hui! Hui! So, müssen wir uns hier noch irgendwas Cooles angucken? Oh! Die Batterie von meinem Kontrolleur ist fast leer. Ja, ist gut, habe ich gesehen, danke. Muss ich da gleich mal einen anderen holen oder ein Kabel dran machen? Ah, Speicherino. Oh, morgen ist der große Spaß. Aufregend. Guck, ist so doof. Arsch.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Das ist ja ein netter Typ.
Oh, this is the bedhouse? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
You're very present here.
Haha. Wir haben das letzte Wort. Du siehst aus wie ein Trottel.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
Ist das der
Still
Steinewerfer?
got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Ein Faulzahn? Aha, aha, aha.
You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway. Where's your fight, outcast? Or did you need my permission to speak in the presence of a true Nora? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Oh, die sind alle gut. Okay, also ich werde gewinnen, finde ich tatsächlich ein bisschen zu stumpfsinnig. Das ist so, ich will sie auf keinen Fall so spielen wie die Truller bei, wie heißt denn das hier mit Peter? Ich vergesse mit den Namen. Das mit dem alten Vogel. Ja, ich komme natürlich komme ich jetzt nicht drauf. Wie heißt es denn? Hunger Games. Die Hunger Games. Das ist, so will ich sie eigentlich nicht spielen. Das finde ich nicht so cool. Aber, du tust mir leid, ist auch ein bisschen sad. Du hast Angst. Das trifft ihn da, wo es weh tut.
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Really? Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Hihi. Ich finde, das haben wir ganz gut gemacht. Ich mag die intelligente Option. Finde ich eigentlich ganz cool. Weil dieses, ich werde gewinnen, das ist ja, das ist, mit einem dummen Menschen diskutieren ist wie mit einer Taube Schach spielen. Am Ende liegen die Figuren auf der Erde und alles ist voller Kacke.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
Das war ein schönes affektiertes Lachen, was wir da gerade gemacht haben. Wir sind die Einzigen, die kein Doppelbett hat. Das ist Diskriminierung. Oder besonders cool, das weiß ich noch nicht. Wir scannen erstmal den Laden. Aha. So sieht Vala also nackt aus. Huch. Und so sieht Bast aus. Ja, das habe ich mir gedacht. Okay. Ist ja ein Nacktscanner, das wissen viele nicht. Ja, ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal schlafen, oder? Oh, aber dann genau jetzt endet die Folge. Das ist ziemlich gut, weil da machen wir hier einen Cut. Und dann gibt es in der nächsten Folge, das war mega viel Story. Und in dieser wunderschönen Lichtstimmung, neben diesem Trottel hier, beenden wir jetzt diese Folge. Nächste Folge gibt es dann hoffentlich unsere Erproberei, wo wir die natürlich easy cheesy gewinnen, um Peter zu retten. Ach nee, das ist was anderes. In diesem Sinne, bis gleich, ne?